YouTube, welcome to OGMarv Whispers. I'm your host, OGMarv, otherwise known as Marvin Khan. I'm talking to you from California. Um, and I got some thoughts about this COVID shit. I was just watching the news, and I was watching, or listening rather, well, I was watching and listening, to these old white businessmen over in San Francisco with these fancy bars and grills. And these motherfuckers, and you have to excuse my language because, see, Governor Newsom and President-elect Biden, and even that dumb fuck President fucking Trump, cannot say it the way it needs to be said to get fucking attention of these motherfuckers who refuse to understand and follow the goddamn instructions of keeping this disease in check and at some point getting the fuck rid of it. My granddaughter was reminding me that there at one point in time was no such thing as flu. Well, flu's been around as long as I have. I'm 67 years old, so it's more than 67 years old. She was also saying to me that COVID is going to do the same thing that flu did and is going to always be around as flu did. I hate to admit it, but I think she's right. I was listening to these fucked up ass, white ass businessmen over in San Francisco with their little fucking bars and grills talking about the money aspect of their business. How much can you spend dead? How much is money worth when you're fucking dead? 6 feet in the goddamn ground. What store you going to, motherfucker? What restaurant you think you're going to eat at that you're going to be welcome to? How fucking stupid are white fucking people? Now, these are white people I'm listening to, okay? I didn't see a single black folk on there talking stupid like a motherfucking fool, and I'm fucking angry. I'm fucking angry. I don't even really care about myself being able to go anywhere, but I do care about my grandchildren and my children and my great-grandchildren. Yeah, I'm a great-grandfather, see? My church says dads know a lot. Grandpas know everything. Goddamn right we do. You don't sit up on this motherfucking planet for over 50-some years, or in my case, 67 years, and not learn a goddamn thing or two. I'm nobody's fool. No, I'm not the smartest motherfucker on this planet, but I'm damn sure not the dumbest. This shit with this COVID, these motherfuckers refuse to fucking listen to what's being said. Stay home, motherfucker! Now, Governor Newsom can't say that. President-elect Biden can't say that. Fucking Donald Trump can't say that. But I can. Stupid! Stay your goddamn ass at home. You don't need to be in the fucking street promoting this fucking disease, bitch. If you're out there in the street, going to fucking parties, going to bars, going to clubs, going to nightclubs, you're promoting the motherfucking problem. So now you are a part of the goddamn problem. I'm trying to be a part of the solution right now by opening up your goddamn mind, telling you what the fuck is going on, and hoping like fucking hell you're listening. Fuck your money. Fuck your goddamn money. Did you hear me? Let me say it again. Fuck your money, bitch. Money ain't worth a fuck when you're dead. It ain't worth a fucking... It's not worth the paper it's printed on if you're not alive to spend it. How many goddamn brain cells does that fucking take? How many brain cells does that take? Are you fucking stupid? They're telling you on the goddamn news, don't go to crowds. Stay 6 feet apart. Fuck that. Don't go to crowds. Stay home. Stupid ass. You're jeopardizing my family. My grandchildren, my great grandchildren. I love them. Every goddamn one of them. I got 17 children, well, minus 4. I got 13 walking the earth right now. I've lost a few along the way. I don't really know and haven't stopped to actually count how many grandchildren I have, but there's quite a few. And luckily, I only have 2 great-grandchildren. Because only one of the grandchildren has decided to have children so far. I love my grandchildren, my children, and my great-grands. I love them with all my heart. I have a 5-year-old son who is absolutely my heart. Absolutely. I have a 12-year-old daughter who I love a lot too, but I'm going to admit it. My 5-year-old son, he is my pride and joy. Okay? There's nothing I would do for him. There's nothing that I wouldn't share with him. I mean, I'm like that with all my kids anyway, but this one is my last, so he's kind of special. I don't think I'll be having any more. I don't want nothing happening to him. I don't want nobody fucking mistreating him. I don't want no COVID shit. I don't want nobody turning him upside down and dropping him on his face. I don't want none of that. That's another story. I'll go into that at another point in time. But at this point in time, I want to just talk about this fucking pandemic. It doesn't take a fucking it doesn't take a science professor to understand that this shit's serious. Mary and I stay home. We're both very fortunate, and we talk about a lot. That we're both very fortunate to have a nice place to live, and we're well up in our 60s now, and our lives are wonderful, to be honest with you. We have all the amenities at a new house. This house is less than 10 years old. It's very comfortable. We're very comfortable. I'm not that crazy about Manteca, but we are expecting to be at some point. We haven't decided whether we're going to rent this house out or just sell it altogether and buy another one somewhere a little closer to civilization. But anyway, back to my point. The bottom line here, people, is stay your motherfucking asses at home. Unless you just have to be out there in the street or you have to go to work. Hell, most jobs out here ain't working. People ain't working. Them dumbass white motherfucking bar and grill owners I saw, them sons of bitches need to go and apply for unemployment, or they should have been already, if they had this much money to have a business, they should have already had something in place for their retirement or for something. And they didn't, oh well. But I'm pretty sure that there's some kind of special unemployment they can get. I'm sure some arrangements are being made to take care of them so that they don't just, be flat out fucking broke. The businesses are not going anywhere. There are things that Governor Newsom can do in terms of freezing rents and things like that, and businessmen's rents and things. There are things that he can put in place that businessmen ain't gonna lose. They'll lose something, but not as much as they have you believe. One thing I know about white America is when white America speaks, you gotta fucking sift through the fucking bullshit because some of what they're saying ain't true. Let me say that again. I'm not saying all. In some cases, all what they're saying is a fucking lie. I hate a goddamn liar. I hate a liar with a passion. My mother used to tell me this all the time when I was a kid growing up. It stuck with me all my life. She used to tell me, Marvin, I can deal with a murderer. I can deal with a burglar. I can deal with a booster. I can deal with a rapist. She said, but the one thing I can't deal with is a liar. Because a liar doesn't even have to be in your house to fuck up your life. And I've learned that the hard way. I'll expound on that on another episode of OGMarv Whisper. I got some things to say about that. I've had that happen to me when somebody's lying to me straight up in my goddamn face, looked me dead in the goddamn eye, and told me a fucking lie. And I believed him at the time. I shouldn't have, but I did. I just don't go around thinking everybody's a motherfucking lie, but everybody is a motherfucking lie for the most part. Most people tend to lie for various different reasons. Money, sex, drugs, a better parking spot. It just, the list just goes on and on as to the reasons why people lie. I'm not a liar. Never have been. I was, let me take that back. I will say, I'll take that back. I was a liar as a kid. As a kid from 6 to about maybe 11, 12 years old. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe all the way to 16. I left home at 16. I decided I had enough of my mother's bullshit. And I fucking told her, hey, you can call the cops, call anybody you want to call. I'm leaving. You know, I think she did ask me if I had somewhere to go. I told her, yes, I have somewhere to go. And she asked me where it was. I told her, I'm not telling. Don't get me wrong, I love my mother. But just because you're a parent doesn't make you right. She was a parent that was kind of wrong in a lot of times. I got whooped for shit I didn't even do. I'm gonna go into that on another episode. But anyway, the bottom line is this COVID shit is not a joke, people. It's serious. Unless your job is still working and you have to go to work, or you're running out of food and you need to go to the grocery store, pretty much everything else can be done from your house. I pay my bills from right here where I'm sitting. Well, of course, that's because Mary does the shopping for our house. Actually, I like shopping, but she does it. And I'm cool. That gives me a little, because both of us are retired. We're both sitting up in this house together quite a bit, and the time that she spends shopping is one of the rare times I get a little me time. Although she's getting better at that me time thing. So when I first moved here, let me tell you something real quick. I started off on the wall over there, opposite where I'm sitting now. And Mary was so curious as to what I'm doing on my computer. She'd run out that door and be over there in 2.5 seconds. So I decided I need to move. So I moved to over there. I have a fish aquarium over there now, as you can see. But that used to be where I sat. But I tell you where that fish aquarium is. Well, that wasn't good either because the door, my man cave's out here in the garage. And see, I have my Raider deal here, and I change it. Sometimes it's Raiders, sometimes it's Eagles, sometimes it's 49ers. This week it's Raiders. But it takes longer for her to walk from over there, that door, to my computer. I just have this thing about people looking at what I'm doing. I just don't like it. It irritates me. I don't make any bones about it. It does irritate. So I'm over here. And this works. I'm a happy camper. I was thinking about getting me some walls. I buy some of that guy on WKRP Cincinnati, Les Desmond. He used to always think he had doors and walls around his little desk. Anyway, stay home, people. The best thing you can do is if you can, and if it's at all possible, stay home. I don't know the exact count as to how many workplaces are actually open or are going to be open when we shut down tomorrow. But if your job is not one of the jobs that's open, stay home. If you can at all do it, stay home. If you love yourself and you love your life, stay home. I can't emphasize it any more than that. Stay home. 2 words. Stay home. It's not rocket science. Just stay home. I was really angry when I was listening to those guys on the news today because I'm thinking to myself, these fucking, you know, what do you call that? That's being just goddamn selfish. That's selfish. You think about their money, their pocketbook. The money ain't worth a fuck if they get COVID and die. And people are dying from it. Some people are being cured from it. A lot of people are dying from it. You people 18 to 35, stay home. You guys are the ones that are dying off right now in droves. You should be afraid. Very afraid. Stay home. That's my message for today. I may do another one tomorrow. I always say I'm going to try to do this, but then I think I'm lazy, and unless I get a hair up my ass and something I'm really on my soapbox about, I'll be saying shit. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I keep doing tomorrow on it. But this was important. COVID is not a joke, people. It's not. It's a pandemic. Okay, people are dying every day from it. The hospitals out here in California, the ones around where I live at, are 88 to 94% filled up. Can you imagine going to the hospital and not being able to get a bed? I know every time I've ever had to go to the hospital and need a bed, I was lucky enough to be able to get one. I can't imagine what it would have been like not to have. Until I see you guys again, this is really it's something that I believe into. Take care of yourselves and each other. Okay? The shit ain't no joke, folks. It's not. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Stay home. Stay home. If at all you can, stay home. Till we meet again, this is OGMarv. This is my show, OGMarv Whispers. And if you're watching, I thank you. And if you watch the video later, I thank you. Until I decide to get another hair on my ass and make another video. I thought you would tell me. This is my 5-year-old Precious. Pride and joy.
Joy, Marshawn.
Yeah, this is Marshawn. It's my 5-year-old. This is my pride and joy. This boy is my heart. Don't misunderstand me. I love my daughter. I have a daughter, 12-year-old daughter, Shamari. I love her. And I love the rest of the 13 kids.
Can I talk?
In a minute. I love the rest of the 13 kids that I have walking around the earth equally as much. But this one's just a little bit more special because he is definitely going to be last, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he tell me.
Now say what you want to say, son.
Okay. Mom's boyfriend just tell me.
No, we're not going there. Okay. We don't want to hear what he has to say right now. I'm going to let him talk about that on another show. All right. Until I see you guys again, take care. Stay safe. Good night.